Hello and happy Friday, everyone. And I am glad to say that we are actually in the positive numbers, not too high, but it is high enough where you are not feeling the cold. So, yay! I hope everyone is doing well and at this Friday. And thank you. Thank you so much for everybody that has subscribed to my channel. My son and I are absolutely just blown away. We didn't think that we would have anybody following us, and the people that have liked, commented, and that have subscribed to our channel, thank you so much. Like I said, we are just completely blown away. If you are new here and you want to follow the debt-free journey that I am on, and also I do teach my son about our budget in that, because not only does the budget affect my lifestyle, but his as well. So him and I, we sit down and we look at this together. We talk about it because I feel that, this is something that is also important, because it's going to be skills that he is going to need in his life. So let's get into it. We are looking at the pay period, in that today's the 28th, so I got paid, but we need to take a look at if there was any expenses from the 22nd through the 28th. And then we need to budget out my paycheck from the 28th through my next paycheck is the 11th of February. So I need to figure out in that my rent, Excel, and Xfinity. So those are the bills that we'll take care of in that with the paycheck, and see if we have anything left over. So let's take a look. We did take care of Target and Holiday on the last check-in. So the only thing that we need to account for right now is the 6 months of car insurance. And yes, that did come out. And as my agent told me, they did drop the price. So instead of paying $540.70, my account was debited for the $515.80. So let's go ahead and get that accounted for on the check registry, get the paycheck put in. The paycheck that we are working with this pay period is for $1,342.75. As always, in that they've already in YNAB here reflecting that the $25. And that for the savings, that has also cleared. And so let's go ahead. I am going to have to make the adjustment for this because the insurance company, instead of debiting on the 27th, they did take it out the 26th. So I will have to make that adjustment in here as well. So the 26th, and this I had used one of my sinking funds to cover this, so we'll go ahead, take care of that with the sinking funds. And then it was the car insurance, and basically this is going to zero out because I deposited the cash of $515.80, and then the bill, as you see, was for in at $515.80. So those will clear, cancel each other out. So we'll go ahead, clear that. We'll get the paycheck in there for today. Check. And yes, we need that to be assigned, because as always, we tell our money what we need it to do for us. So we'll go ahead and make sure that that is right. 1342.75, yes. And that has already cleared. So we will go ahead and do that. And that is the last bill of the month to clear out. So once that clears, we will come in, we'll reconcile everything, make sure that our working balance, everything is accounted for, and we can close out the month of January, which is really exciting because that this is a new year. I want to just kind of double check, make sure that I do have enough income coming in for the expenses and that we're not in the red, and just, just kind of do an overview of everything. So I did not go grocery shopping, so I can take that out as well. So just want to make sure that the car insurance is reflecting in here accurately, and it looks like it is. So let's go over to the budget and take a look and see where we're at, what needs to be taken care of, because there are a couple things that I need to take a look at. So my paycheck, it is here. Yay, 4 days, and that the money has been sitting before it has to leave my account. So as of the last check-in on the 21st, I have gained a day, because the last check-in I was at 3 days. So now I'm at 4. So the money is slowly gaining age where it is not leaving the account right away. So that is a huge plus. I am just taking a look because I do know that, yes, the household, I did have some overspending because if you guys remember the last check-in, this was a new category that I added because I did a Target run, and I felt that it really didn't fall under my groceries or anything, because in that it was things for the house. So this is a brand new category. And as you guys know, and that budgets are meant to change because they are, they're always changing, and that your lifestyle changes, your priority changes. So this should also in that reflect those changes. So we'll go ahead, take care of that. And now we are back where we need to be with that. And nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and address the $25 that is taken out every pay period. So we will add another $9.96 to this. And right now, for my medical, I am at $59.76. All right. And this stuff is not anything right now. So let's take a look, because like I said, the next bill that we have to make sure to take care of is our Netflix. And we did already fund that back on the 14th, just to try to start working to get ahead on the bills. So now let's go ahead, take a look at February. I almost have the stickers that I want to decorate this with almost decorated. There are a couple of categories that I am working on just to add into this, and then I will also film the layout in that for February here. So let's go ahead. Rent. And that is our big thing right now that we need to take care of, as that is where we're going to be. So what we can do is one of two things. We can go ahead, because technically we are still in January, and we can go ahead, add the money in here for January and let it roll over into February, or we can go up to the month, be in February, and start budgeting out February. So this piece right here is a personal preference. This is totally up to you if you're using YNAB or if you're thinking about using it, and of how you want your information to reflect. So for example, I'm back in January, and if we come, even though, yes, I do already have it budgeted, we can go ahead and put in another $1,075. If I hit enter, as you see, what I've assigned for the month of January now becomes $2,150. It will say my available balance here. And when I click back into February, as you see, it's still here, it's available. It just doesn't show that I assigned anything. So this is where it really becomes personal preference. In that if you like to keep track of what you assign versus what is available, in that this is where you'll want to put yourself ahead that month, put in what you're assigning. And if we look down here, right here where on the right side of my screen, cash left over from last month, this is where it's going to reflect that I did my assigning last month, and this is what is rolling over. So as of right now, it's telling me I have one upcoming transaction. If I click on that, it's going to tell me what it's for. So again, personal preference, really up to you, and on how you want to do it. So I will go ahead and I'm going to have it roll over. I'm going to see how, if I'm okay with this. Because usually what I end up doing is I go into that month and I start funding out. But this year, we're going to see maybe try to do things just a little bit differently. Oops, $295. Okay. So for that, it breaks it down. So yes, my 50, my 20. Okay. So everything that I need for rent, and that is fully funded for next month. So right now I have $142.61. And my Xfinity bill for next, or I'm sorry, my Excel. Apparently I am just obsessed with the Xfinity bill today. My Excel bill, I won't have enough to fully cover it, but I have to figure it out because, yeah, the paycheck's not quite enough for the Xfinity and the Excel. So it is looking like I will have to go do some Instacart. Hopefully the weather stays nice enough, and that doing Instacart will be an option in my area, because things have been a little bit slow lately. So hopefully I can make that and be able to cover these couple bills. So for right now, we will go ahead and cover the Excel bill just to see where we're at. So 142.61. And this is the most that my energy bill has ever been. And I'm thinking it might be because of how cold it's been lately. We did for 2 weeks have the windshield advisory. So I will not be surprised if my bill for March is even higher than this 156, because I did have to also turn on the fireplace to warm the downstairs where I work. So let's go ahead. I'm back in the check registry because need to update the variable expenses for next month. So we'll go ahead, take a look. So the Excel energy bill, as you see, it is due, it says it's due the 1st. This time it is due on the 2nd, and it's going to be for 156.10. So we'll go ahead, save that. And let's see, the savings, of course, is there. The car, Bank of North Dakota is also there, and then YNAB. So this is one of my subscriptions. So that is paid on a yearly basis. So I do have it on my calendar, knowing that, yes, I will have that extra expenses coming up month. And I do have that. I remember YNAB mentioning that their subscriptions are going up a little bit. So I'm thinking that this will be a little bit more than what it is here. So we'll go ahead at that time, we'll make that adjustment as well. So back into the budget, make sure that we don't leave any money on the table. And let's just double check, see where we're at for February. All right, so as you see right now, in that we are going to roll over the rent and part of the energy bill. I do have some extra within the phone, so if I need to, I can move that down into the energy bill. But then again, because the phone bill is due on the 8th, and I'll run into the same problem. But we will see what will happen. And if nothing else, if I don't need to, I can probably take, if I don't need to put any money on the laundry card, I can go ahead, maybe pull from there. Groceries, I still have $58.71. I would prefer not to pull from that. And so I do have, some things a little bit here and there of where I could pull. If I need to, I guess I can pull from the sinking funds as well. So I do have a little bit of wiggle room and that to cover these 2 bills before the next pay period. But I would like to see in that if I can bring in some extra income to cover these 2 bills before they are due. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, please stick around and hit that subscribe button. Leave any comments below. I would love to hear how you guys are doing, how your January went. Are you guys on budget? Are you guys over? Hopefully you guys are staying warm. And until next time, thank you guys.